Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Duels 2013. Two new decks have just recently been added in the MTG deck pack number 2. I'm going to be playing the red and green deck here. And my opening hand, it's alright. Let me draw a new one. It's going to be worth it. Yeah, not really. That really wasn't the best draw. We're going to keep it anyways. Alright, so this is a green-red deck, focusing on beefy creatures, pumping them up, doing lots of damage early on. My opening hand is not indicative of that, however. And I am playing against Limulinitu. And let me show you my opening hand. So I got this right here. This thing's a beast. Shivan Worm for 5 lands, 7/7 trample. However, when it comes into play, I've got to return a red or green creature I control to its owner's hand. But 5 lands for a 7/7 trample? Yes, please. Absolutely. I'm going to start off here with a Terramorphic Expanse, and then it'll be go. I also have 2 of these. Wild Size. Target creature gets +2/+2, gains trample until end of turn, and draw a card. However, again, I am really low on creatures here, so I've got Shivan Worm, but I can't even play Shivan Worm unless I get another creature in play beforehand. So that's a crapshoot. Alright, let's see. I just luckily drew into something. Unfortunately, it's a crap creature, but it's a creature nonetheless. 3 lands for a 3/3. I'm going to try not to give away what my deck is yet, though, to Mr. Limulintu. Limulintu. Actually, that's kind of a cool name. Look, alright, looks like he is playing mono red. Or at least that is potentially the case. And nothing yet. Still, absolutely nothing coming from him. Very interesting. I also just drew into this. 3/2 for 4. When it enters the battlefield, if a red was spent, it gains haste until end of turn. Okay, not too shabby. Not the greatest. I have not played with this deck yet at all, so everything that I have is just the basic 60 cards that you start with. I haven't unlocked anything. So there are some pretty garbage cards. Like, I don't think I would play with this in the future. And I probably wouldn't play with this card either, to be honest with you. We'll have to see, though. I'll be interested to see how this deck plays out and what it is all about. Limulintu, please do something. My viewers are bored because nothing has happened this game. He's got to have something. So next turn I'll be playing this. It'll have haste, and then the turn after I'll be playing my Shivan Worm, and I'll probably just return this guy. Oh my lord, Limu, please do something. Oh, you're taking so much time to do nothing? You took all that time to do nothing? Are you shiitake mushrooms? All right, well, throwing this guy in play. He has haste, and then we can swing for 6. I have to assume that this guy's got some burn up his sleeve here, and he'll be throwing it my way. Or else, I don't know. He's obviously not playing the Goblin deck, because if you're 4 turns in and you haven't played anything in the Goblin deck, you're SOL. So he's got to be all burn here. Whoa, his deck is huge. Look at this. He's still got 56 cards in his deck. That means he hasn't called it out at all. That's probably what his problem is. Okay, so he's going to play Chandra's Outrage here, doing 4 damage to this and 2 damage to me. Still takes 3 nonetheless. I lose that guy, whatever. Next turn, Shivan Worm comes into play. I'll return him to my hand. And then, well, I'll have a 7/7 trample in play. I mean, what else do I have to say? That's a pretty good. It's going to be hard for him to burn because it is quite large at 7/7. So it's going to be, I don't know. I don't think he'll have enough to burn it. It doesn't look like I don't know what he has, though. He could have something that maybe 5 damage. All right, well, not at least initially. He's going to play his 4/3. Whenever a red instant or sorcery spell you control deal damage, it deals double that damage instead. Holy heck. That's a lot. That's a big deal. I've got Berserk. Look at this. This card's amazing. Alright, well, I'm going to play this. That really sucks because he can now do double damage, which means if he can deal, if he's got something that can deal 4 damage at least to this creature, then he'll kill it because it'll double that damage. That's crazy. That is craziness, that Fire Servant. I've got nothing I can do about him, so Fingers crossed that he can't do 4 damage right now. Next turn, I've got some craziness that'll happen between Wild Size and my Berserk, but I'm not going to talk about that until I see if he burns this guy right now, because then I'll be doing all that chatter for nothing. Basically, I'm going to pump him up with Wild Size and then Berserk, which gives him +X+0. X is his power, so doubling it. So he'll go up to 9 with this, and then he'll go up to 18 power. That'll be insane. That will be insanity. But again, may very well not happen, because as long as he can do 4 damage here to this creature, it'll double, turn to 8, and then Shivan Worm will die. And Lintu loves to take his sweet time. I'm gonna take the 4. Not blocking. Because again, his double damage potentially. So, I'm hoping all he has is potential 3 damage though. That way he can't kill it. Otherwise, I should have blocked. But you see my assumption there? Like, if he hits for 4, brings my guy down to a 7-3 for this turn, and then he's just got to do a couple damage, and it's dead. Oh my lord, dude, you take forever. What is happening here? What is happening? Please, dear Lord, please make these next couple turns go. Okay, what is this? Is this the damage? No, it's not. Oh, he lives. This is glorious. He's gonna take massive amounts of damage this turn. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so Wild Size, giving him +2/+2. And then Berserk. What the heck? Before the combat damage step. Can I do this now then? Okay, good. Whew. Berserk. Giving him now +9/+0, bringing him up to an 18/9 is what's going to happen. So he will be able to do 18 damage here. Now 2 will get blocked, assuming that he decides to block with this 2/2. Which would mean it will be reduced, of course, to 16 damage. Oh, he's gonna keep this fully paused for the entire duration of this bar. Okay, thankfully he didn't. All right, so 18 damage is going through. We'll see if he blocks. Now he can do a lot of damage to me next turn. He could actually potentially kill me next turn, but I mean, what am I gonna do about it? I had to hit with something. All right, so thankfully he's gonna block with this. I'm still worried about potentially dying next turn though. So he is down to 1. Now I have my Gruul Scrapper. But he can hit me for 4, which brings me down to 10, and then he technically only has to do 5 damage to me because that will be doubled with the Fire Servant. Fire Servant's a big deal. This card's a big deal. All right. Now I am just praying that he attacks with both. If he attacks with both here, I should be able to win the game next turn. Oh wait, he can't attack with both. I thought this had haste. I'm sorry. So I need to do 1. Okay, I can still do 1 damage to him though next turn, so I should still be able to kill him because I'm gonna put Gruul Scrapper in play, and then I should be able to play that as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I've got exactly enough to kill him this turn. So let's do this. Ready? Right here. 3/2 with haste. Pump him up. Giving him +2/+2 and trample. He blocks with a 3/3. 2 goes through. It kills him. The only exception is that if he's got something for 1 mana that can ping this, do direct damage to it. In which case, he doesn't, so we win the game. Took a lot longer than it should have because he took forever on his turns, but I guess I do that too. Next game. All right, on to our next game here. This one against LCF something. What is he in a clan? You on an MTG clan, bro? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, opening hand, not good. Draw a new one, please be better. Okay, this will have to do. This will have to do. Let's keep the hand and let's take a look. Start off with a lot of forest. Luckily this is dual mana, so I can pay just force for that. Hoping to draw into a mountain soon though, just in case. Play this guy first turn. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life. Say hello to Essence Warden. Kind of Soul Warden? It's pretty much the same thing. Seems like the same, except it's a green version of it. That's cool. Also have this guy, Cruel Guildmage, which we will be playing right now. It's a 2/2. I can tap 4 with a red, sack a land to deal 2 damage to target player. I can tap 4 to give a creature +2/+2. Pretty cool. Also in my hand, Artifact Equipment. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it deals damage equal to its power to defending player. Not too shabby. And Berserk, which you saw in the first game. Can be pretty much ridiculous. Double a creature's power for a turn, destroy to end a turn. It is good. Really good. I'm playing against a blue deck from Mr. LCF Fox 31. I wonder if he's playing Crosswinds. I feel like that might be what it is. All right, I could throw this guy in play. I could also throw down this. I think before I do either one of those, though, I will attack. I just drew into this 3/1 that attacks each turn, or 2/1 for 1 land that attacks each turn if able. Okay, and I think I will. I think I'll go with this one for this turn. Want him to start being able to attack soon. Plus, I gain a life, bring me up to 22, and then it is Fox 31's turn. Please play something, else this game might be boring for my viewers. Know what I'm saying, bro? What? What, Force? What did you just say? You're a crazy mofo. I am tired of these motherfucking snakes on this fucking plane. Alright, so we're gonna attack here. I could tap 4 to pump up someone +2/+2. I could also save that mana. We'll see how this progresses though. Obviously he's not gonna block. Is he gonna do anything else? Do I want to pump it up? I think I'm gonna play the Mage Slayer instead. So save my mana. Throw down. Whoa! Where's my second main phase? What? Where the hell did my second main phase go? So I could, oh, I don't have a red, a derp. That's right, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't play that because I don't have a red mana. It's just completely freaking. All right, at the beginning of each upkeep. Okay, so this guy will not attack anymore because he's putting in equipment that taps it every one of my upkeeps. So I can't attack with him anymore. I can still use his activated ability to pump up my creatures though. And actually, 4, 8, 9. Ooh, I can do 9 damage this turn. Because I could tap for 4, give these guys +2/+2. Ooh, wait. Okay, so he'd be a 4/4. I could do this, he'd become an 8/8. Then 9/10. So I could do 10 damage this turn, which isn't enough. So I'm gonna actually hold off on that until I can, you know, guarantee the kill. I don't want to waste the Berserk and sack a creature, you know what I mean? So we're gonna play this 3/3 for now. And then next turn, we should have the victory. We will, of course, see what he plays, but with the Berserk giving one of my creatures double power plus trample, should be the victory here. See if he locks anyone down. Plays an Invisible Stalker so he can block someone. That's not gonna matter. I'm gonna give this guy 2/2. He's gonna become a 10. Yeah, so we got the win right here. Well, GG. Watch this. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. I'm gonna activate that ability. Throw it on him. Then we attack. And then we double. Making him a 10/5 trample. He, blocks the 2/1, it doesn't matter. Damage goes through, and we win the game. Next. Alrighty, our next game here against Shubak Tak Pro. He's a pro. Well, I guess I'm screwed. I get to play first. Opening hand is bad, though. Gotta draw a new one. And this is equally bad. Holy heck, going down to 6. All right, well, don't really want to go any lower than this, so we're going to keep this hand open up with our Terramorphic Expanse. And then we say go. And I'm going to start with a Forest here. Yeah, that was crappy. Too bad starting hands. Just no mana, basically. You're going to say Force. How did you know that quickly that they were bad? No mana at all means you can't really take it. Throw up with his Sarah Ascendant 1/1 lifelink. If he has 10 life more than your starting total, gets +5/+5 until end of turn. So he's got to have 30 life. Next, let's throw down another Force to keep him still in the dark as to what deck we have. Just into this guy, 3/4 trample, giving other red and green creatures I control +1/+1. Next turn we'll be playing the Cyclops, 3/3 that attacks each turn if able. He throws down in a Johnny's Pride Mate, which is a 2/2. And then he swings for 1, gains a life. A Johnny's Pride Mate gets a counter, putting it up to 3/3. Pride Mate. This with Pride Mate, the life gain deck can really be ridiculous. If you get Pride Mate early on, I mean, this thing gets huge really fast. Next, we'll play the Cyclops. 3/3 attacks each turn if able. Now I've got this. So if he tries to save a blocker, I can pump him up and kill that blocker. Kill said blocker. So that's what I'm going to hope to be able to get off here. We'll see how he decides to attack, if he saves blockers, which they're going to be. And all of those shenanigans. Plays a 2/1. He gains 4 life. In doing so, this becomes a 4/4. Which he's probably going to attack with now. Unless he wants to save it to block, which I hope he does. It looks like he might be doing that. This could turn out to be really good for me. We'll see here in just a moment. Okay. So, I could just give him +1/+1 with this. Not going to do it that way, though. We are going to attack. Okay, let's see what he does. Please block with your Johnny's Pride Mate. Please. Perfect. Pump him up, +4/+2. My creature lives, his creature dies. More importantly, his Johnny's Pride Mate dies, which just gets scary fast. And damage also goes through to him. That worked out perfectly. Gonna throw down this guy right here, 2/1 that attacks each turn. I hate this deck. I need to take out these attack each turn if able creatures, for the most part. This one's not bad, because if you get it in play first turn, you've got a 2/1 for 1. So that can be really good, but like, I don't know. Not having the choice is annoying. Locks it on Warhammer. Crypt creature gets +3/+0 and gains the lifelink. He's got to tap 3 to put that on somebody. And he's probably not going to attack because I will just kill this thing if he attacks with it, so. And this is pretty solid right now because we're going to throw this down, which gives my red and green creatures +1/+1. This guy, since he's both, gets +2/+2, making him a 4/3. Awesome. So swinging with both those guys, which he's probably going to... he might not block them since he's at 22. We'll see. Oh, wow, getting rid of this guy. Wow. Surprised. Really surprised. Just because that's such an important card, I don't know why he wouldn't have just blocked with this thing, which is just a 2/1 that doesn't do anything. This guy can get pretty amazing if you start gaining life, which his deck does. So, yeah, it's kind of strange to be honest, but I'm not going to question him. He's doing what he wants. This is how he wants to play. What is this garbage? Please let me read it. This is really annoying. Alright, X 2/2 white creature tokens into play. Yeah, he did that twice, so he's going to get 2 2/2s in play. But that just gives him some blockers. He could double block one of these guys to... Probably not going to attack with this guy, actually, because I don't want him to die. just because he helps out so much. But these guys have no choice to attack with. Now he can double block one of these, which he might do. To kill one. He can only kill one of them if he double blocks. Wow, that was probably the worst decision that he could have made. So he killed none of my creatures. He lost both of his tokens. At the very least, he should have double blocked one to kill off one of them to stop upcoming attacks, you know what I mean? I don't think that was a good decision on his part. But I'm not exactly a Magic strategic expert or anything like that, so, you know, throw that down. And then for the attack phase, holding him back, because if he double blocks, this dies, and then my creatures lose their bonus +1/+1s. So just swing with everything else. He's going to let it all go through, taking a total of 12 damage, down to 9. And what is this? If you would gain life, you gain twice that life instead. Okay, it's also a 1/5 lifelink. Attack for 2 and die next turn? Why did you do that? He can block 2 of my creatures, so at the least I'll have 7 go through. Okay, so he doesn't die this turn, but... And he cannot chump block to kill this, so I am going to attack with it. The most he can do is 3 damage. That guy's got 4 hit points, so we're going to swing with everything. And he's got to block, at least he's got to block 2, or else he's dead. So his 2/1's going to die. His 1/5 will live, but still 7 damage will go through. Okay, I lose no creatures. He loses 1. He's down to 4. And now remember, he's going to gain double life every time he gains life because of this 1/5 that he has now, his Rock's Faithmender. So he's going to get himself back up there, I imagine. I love how with this card in play, this little guy for 1 mana is a 4/3. It's so pretty awesome, to be honest. He's got 2 cards in hand. What? Ooh, huh? Does he have mass creature removal? He might. He might have mass removal. I don't know if he has like a Wrath of God or whatever, some equivalent. He attacked with everything, so he must, because now he can't block. Or maybe he's just giving up because he knows he's dead next turn, so he doesn't really care. Yeah, so that's that. That's the game. Alright, well, good game. Swing for everything. And... thanks for playing. Let's do one last game, huh? And our final game is against Yakusaka. Have I played against this guy? I don't know. There's so many crazy names. People pick so many crazy names. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand. Yakusaka gets to play first. Give it 2 of these guys. Tatter, Merge, Witch, 2/1. I can tap 2 to give block creatures +1/+0 and trample. And I also have this guy right here. Creatures I can red and green creatures get +1/+1, plus he's got trample. We've got this beautiful thing. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, deals its power damage equal to a defending player, and then Colossal Might. +4/+2 and trample. I'm playing against the black-red deck. This is I think this is the deck that came in the expansion, which added 5 decks to the game. And we will throw down a mountain for now and get a Tattermunge Witch in play. So he's played his Blood Chief Ascension. Let's see here. At the beginning of each end step, if an opponent lost 2 or more life this turn, this gets a counter. Once it has 3 counters on it, you may have that player... Whenever a card is put into a graveyard, I lose 2 life, he gains 2 life. Is how that will work. So I just have to try to stop him from doing damage to me, which is no easy task. Plays a 1/1 haste. He can tap a creature to give it haste. If he attacks, I'll just take it. If he blocks, I will kill it. So, let's do this. Throw down the Expanse now. It's best to probably play it this turn. I will get a mountain. And then we will attack. And if he blocks, I pump it up with Colossal Might. He blocks. Beautiful, thank you. Give him +4/+2 and trample. His creature dies, mine lives, he takes 5 damage. Good day, sir. He should not have blocked. This card is amazing. He can give his creatures haste. So he plays a creature, bam, hits me right away with it because he taps that for haste. So, I mean, he could have given this guy haste and hit me for 3, you know what I mean? Yeah, silly of him to do what he just did. To be frank, if I could be frank, now I could do the same trickery this turn, but it wouldn't be quite the same. So what I am gonna do though, is I think I want to get him into play now. So I'm gonna go for 4, play this guy, give my red and green creatures +1/+1, making him a 4/3. However, yeah, maybe I should attack. Because then he'd take 3 damage. And I'd get rid of his 3/1. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Now he can kill this guy. But he would still take 3 damage. Oh no, wait, it doesn't have trample. What am I talking about? Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. He probably should have blocked, but whatever. Alright, he's gonna throw down a Terminate, killing off my 3/4. That's pretty significant. Drops this guy back down to a 2/1. Plus I take damage, because this guy, whenever a creature dies, it deals 1 damage to me. He then swings for 3. Bringing me down to 16. Now, ooh. Just doing a Shivan Worm. 7/7 trample, comes into play, return a red or green creature to my hand, which is fine by me. Can't play that yet though. For now, go with this. And then I would also like to play this. And then we swing for 2. Him down to 9. Shivan Worm will come into play next turn. This has 1 counter on it now, by the way, because he did more than 2 damage to me last turn. And now what can he do? When my Shivan Worm comes into play, that's going to be very solid, unless he's got another Terminate. He's going to have to deal with that. Enters the battlefield, target player discards a card, and then I take damage equal to that's converted mana cost. So we're just going to get rid of this thing, I think. Although, yeah, let's get rid of this thing. I'll take 3 damage. And he's thinking about his attack. He's thinking, what should I do? He's gonna hit with the 3/1 and the 2/2. I'm gonna block his 3/1. Down to 10, that has 2 counters on it now. Still not 3 counters though, so I'm still okay. And now it's time for the Shivan Worm. 7/7 trample, so as long as it doesn't have a Terminate, I'm in a good spot. I'm not assured victory by any means, but if he doesn't have a Terminate, I'm in a good spot. If he does, I'm in a bad spot. Come on, Yaku Saka. What do you got? Takes a creature from my graveyard into the battlefield under his control. That card's so ridiculous. Also plays that. Now he lost life equal to his converted mana cost, which actually brought him down to 5. Huh. But he does have another blocker in play. Surprised he was willing to go down to 5 though. Now I can make him a 9/9. He can do 6, 7, 8 damage if he blocks with everything. Let me think about this real quick. He gets a 9/9. I probably shouldn't attack right now, huh? I should probably throw creatures in play and attack next turn. Because if I attack and he blocks with this, 9/9, 5 goes through, but he blocks with 2, they 2 die. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off and attack next turn. I'm gonna throw some creatures in play for now. I am giving him an extra turn to draw into something though, which is scary. Plays 3/1, sacrifice a creature, 2 damage to our creature or player. If it's red, draw a card if it's black. He can't do that yet though, he's tapped out. So I should have the game this turn with this, plus the ability to sacrifice a land to do 2 damage. I think that should be enough. Alright, let me think. Oh no, I can't do both. Alright, I'm gonna attack. Blocks with a 2/2, blocks with a 3/4, blocks with a 3/3. 3, 6, 7, 8 damage. I'm gonna pump him up 2, making him a 9/9, killing everything, and saving my creature. 6, 7, 8. 9/9, that is saved. This kills that. 2 goes through. He's watching damage effects, he's at 3, he's lost everything. I just won the game. Wonderful. And we're gonna throw this guy in play, so if it makes a difference, next turn we have got it. Well, that worked out. Or did it? The hell's this? Oh, GG. Attack with everything. And the win. Well, that's a good note to go out on. I would say so. Who watches damage effects? That guy. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this Duels 2013 multiplayer video, taking a look at one of the 2 newly added decks in the second deck pack here for Duels 2013. I'll be looking at the black-white deck next. That'll probably be coming out later in the week, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks again for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, and as always, keep watching and keep owning.